Hey guys, it is me, Gamer Guy 8 the World here, and today I am doing another Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2 battle for you guys, and for your enjoyment. So today, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. It's going to be a 5-on-5 team battle like last time, but this time it's going to be 5 Saiyan fighters versus the 5 Earthling fighters. And the 5 Saiyan fighters that I chose for this battle will be revealed soon in the character description. I'm just editing the last Saiyan fighter in my team, but I might as well say it now. Since the computers are very strong, all that stuff, we're gonna get underway soon, and the fighters I chose to be as the Saiyan fighters team are Bardock, Vegeta, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks with a sword. So yeah, you'll see that layout again. So it's Bardock, Vegeta, as you can see there, adult Gohan there, and then there's Goku right there, you can see, and then right there I think twice about choosing Trunks with the sword, because I don't know, I just want it to be a 4-on-4 battle or whatever, but then I ended up choosing Trunks. So the fighter outline would be Bardock, Vegeta, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, and then versus the 5 Earthling fighters that are in this game: Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, Chiatzou, and Videl, Gohan's girlfriend. Yeah, because she is not Saiyan, she is actually Earthling, and since I had 5 Saiyan fighters, I'm like, oh, I forgot, there's only 4 Earthlings. But then I realized there's Videl, and then everything worked out okay. So yeah, without further ado, this fight's gonna get underway. As you can see, I changed Videl's costume a bit because I didn't want Videl to look like her original costume. I just wanted her to have her normal hair before she cut it in the anime, because to show that she's a girl and that, you know, she's an Earthling. So without further ado, without that underway, let's get to the fight. So yeah, this fight's gonna be pretty intense. The thing is, this fight was actually more easier than I expected. At times, I thought I was gonna get overwhelmed, but I only end up losing one person. Yeah, only one person on my team. So yeah, it was pretty easy, even though I'm very strong. So as you can see, the first starting off, it's Bardock versus Krillin as our starting fighter. Almost reminds me of Goku versus Krillin, because Bardock is Goku's father. It's almost the exact same freaking hairdo. I mean, look at that. How could you not see the resemblance right there? Anyways, without further ado, so now I'm landing hits on him. Krillin's not doing so good at first, as you can see, because I'm pummeling him with Ki Blasts and whatever. I got 10 hits off of him right there. And I'm just going to keep barraging him with punches and kicks. Okay, now I use my B attack there to propel myself. Just as he comes in for a kick, he just dodges and he comes in for me, so Krillin's actually starting to guard now. He hits me with the Destructo Disc, which is B attack, and I'm like, oh yeah. And then he comes in charging for me and gets up 2 successful hits and Destructo Disc, that making 3. So that's not good for me at all. And yeah, and this is where the fight's gonna get more intense, because Krillin was not doing as well. Really, Krillin was not doing good in the beginning, but now Krillin's gonna start getting a lot of hits on me. For example, that Kamehameha that he just did, and my full power energy wave he did dodge that because he just teleported. So this is where Krillin's gonna start going, this is where Krillin's gonna show his, what very strong CPUs can do, right? Am I right? Yeah. So this is where Krillin starts to get crazy. As you can see, he just keeps dodging my energy waves, and he just comes down on me, but I'm like, nope, and I just do a chain attack with my punches, and then, he's gonna start hitting me, and then he's gonna charge up Ki there. So yeah, this fight's getting pretty intense, as you can see right now. And then, and he hits me with another Kamehameha from such a far distance. I'm like, damn, why didn't I dodge that? Because I didn't know it was coming. And then I finally hit him with a full power energy wave. I'm like, thank you, Lord, I finally hit him. And then now, this is where all my super sets are going to start hit. I go into high tension right here because I think about doing an ultimate. I use the ultimate, try to hit, but Krillin dodges it. I'm like, oh, come on. You really dodged that? I got mad at Krillin because he dodged my ultimate. So, yeah. And now Krillin's using After Image Strike so he can dodge my Ki Blasts and whatnot. So yeah, he's being a bit wiser. However, I was like, oh god, both me and Krillin are in red health. I was kicking his butt before, but now he's going really good on me. So I'm like, oh, but wait, but I'm a Saiyan. I'm 10 times, even 100 times stronger than that Earthling. I'm like, I can't lose. And then Krillin goes down finally, and then in comes Yamcha. As you can see, Yamcha, this is the costume where Yamcha has the long hair. I meant to put it for the costume that has, where he has the short hair. So I'm like, oh, I forgot, but I forgot. So, since Bardock's low on health, I switch, and I go into Trunks with his sword, non-Super Saiyan, as you can see. And then, this is where the fight starts getting interesting. This is where the fight is gonna get good. Because right now, I'm really good with Trunks, as it turns out. That I didn't think I was gonna be that good with Trunks with a sword, so I'm like, oh yeah. Well, Trunks with a sword I'm okay with, but then I realize how awesome he is, and I just get so many good combos out on Yamcha, it's not even funny. So yeah, I with that B signature sword and that burning storm attack, that barrage is, I mean, Trunks is awesome once you use him like I did. And then Yamcha throws me and hits me with the spirit ball, so I'm like, wow, Yamcha's a good comboer. So yeah, Trunks is pretty awesome once you get to use them at least once. And then, for some reason, I kept pressing the B button there, even though I know Yamcha was like 50 feet away from me, and that's a close range attack. I'm like, oh, whoops, I didn't need to press the B button. I'm like, oh yeah, that's probably just gonna be my taunt. To think about it, Trunks' B signature could be his taunt, because that would be a pretty sick taunt, like, ha ha ha, I have a sword, I'm waving it around your face, ha ha ha, look at that. That'd be a pretty cool taunt. So yeah, that's what I was just thinking. And now Yamcha's really getting bad. Yamcha's getting into red health while I still have 2 bars left. I mean, geez, I'm going really good now. That's why I said Trunks is awesome. I'm not even like breaking a sweat trying to fight this guy right here. That's how good Trunks is. I am with Trunks apparently. Anyways, and then he purposely flies into a finish buster, and there goes Yamcha down to the ground. And then in comes Tien. How about some Tien action? that's what he says when he enters. Like, how about some Tien action, man? I'm like, okay. And then, yeah, I go for that little taunt him and jiggle right there, even though he's like 50 feet away from me. So anyway, now Tien's gonna, unlike Yamcha, Tien's actually gonna be a good fighter from all the way from the beginning. He's gonna get some good combos off of me. In fact, spoiler alert, even though it's gonna be later in this video, Tien is actually the one who kills me. Tien is actually the one who kills Trunks, and that is why I said that I only lost one person on my team, because that is Trunks. That one person that I lost is Trunks, and Tien actually kills Trunks. Jeez, I can't speak today. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And now we're going into a Tien tries to switch, but I'm like, nope, not in my house. And I just go for we go for the crash now. And yeah, we're clashing, and then he switches to Chiatzou, being more successful than I am, because I'm really bad at those switch mini games, whatever they're called. And then I'm like, oh, Chiatzou's pretty fast. Be honest, Chiatzou's not that bad of a fighter, even if he's as small as hell. I mean, look at him. Look at him, Cell Jr., and Cyberman. They're all the same freaking size. That's how tiny Chiatzou is. He's an Earthling, and he's that small. But then again, Chiatzou's probably just a little kid, so at least that's what I think. If Chiatzou was an adult and he was that small and had that high pitch of a voice, that would be the creepiest thing in Dragon Ball Z ever. Like a 2-inch adult, a 2-foot adult, just fighting you with makeup on his face and a high pitched voice. That'd be creepy if Chiatzou was actually an adult. But I think Chiatzou's actually a kid. Yeah, Chiatzou to me seems like a kid. However, he only has one hair in his head. If you hit him enough times, you can see that his cap falls off, and then you see that only one hair is on his head. So that's kind of creepy, because, like, is he a baby, a kid, or what is he? And anyways, I use my Lightning Sword Slash Ultimate. Well, enough about Chiatzou. I use my Lightning Slash Ultimate there to get some good damage. I think about transforming, but I'm like, oh, how do you switch to the pellets? To the next thing, so I can transform to Super Saiyan, because I'm running low on health, and I'm like, I want to clobber him with Super Saiyan. So like, I finally remember, and then while Chiatzou's on the ground, I transform into a mighty Super Saiyan,